Hey guys, what is going on? Welcome back to the SkyFactory Island here with Snoresby episode number 5 today, and really keen to get going. Now you can see I've already gone ahead and changed out the wood for some fancy looking stone bricks and some stone slabs here. Thought it would make it look a little bit better, and I also moved the water source over to here. So yeah, did that in between episodes. I also upgraded to the latest version of the Modpack, and it sort of broke my awesome macro where I could just grab my gravel here and hit my macro, and now it's so much slower. Well, I've actually tuned it. I've tried to make it quick again, but they must have upgraded something and it's totally broken it. So I also checked the list of challenges as well, and one of the challenges is to automate the sieve. So we're gonna have to go do that anyway at some stage just to complete the challenges, so we're going to go ahead and do that today first up anyway. But what I think I'm going to do here is move this closer to our cobble gen so that we can actually sort of really automate this a lot better than what I have already. But before we can go ahead and do that, I need to make a few things first, and one of those is a igneous extruder. Yeah, I don't think I've got the materials for that, and I really should have organised that a little bit better before the episode started. But I'm going to go ahead and grab the things I'll need for that, because we need to make ourselves some obsidian. And in order to do that, well, you can do that, but I don't have any, like with our lava here, we can make obsidian and just pour water on it. But I don't actually have anything to mine it up with at the moment, so we're going to have to go ahead and make it another way. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. Let me grab a few things here and get ready, guys, and I'll be back. Okay, so I'm pretty sure I've got everything I need here, so let's go ahead and get this crafted. So they're pretty straightforward, these igneous extruders, and essentially what they allow you to do, let me just craft this while I think about it. It's hard to talk and craft at the same time. Oh, we need a piston as well. Gonna have to grab another piece of iron and redstone. Luckily we've just got one more piece of iron left. Gonna need some more cobblestone as well. Let's chuck a stack in here. Now the good thing about this table here, we'll actually add cobblestone anyway, I'm pretty sure it just pulls out of this side inventory as well. So we should be able to, nope, not quite. Oh, piston, that's why. And like so, maybe not. Okay, maybe it doesn't pull out of the side inventory. Quickly just craft this on our own. But yeah, like I was saying, the igneous extruder allows us to combine lava and water into 3 different recipes. You can make cobblestone, you can make smooth stone, and you can also make obsidian like we're going to do. So let's just put him here for now, and we'll turn all the config options off, set him up to obsidian. Now if we go ahead and grab our bucket, and just right click it straight in. Okay, we only had enough for 2 buckets worth. You can see it's filling up with lava here. Now all we need is to go grab ourselves some water from here and chuck that in as well, and it'll use up the lava, and I'm not sure if it'll use up the water. Yeah, it uses up the water as well. But yeah, there you go, obsidian. So we're going to need to make 4 pieces of obsidian to get started here. Because what I want to initially do is just start getting a build up of lava, and then we'll eventually get more obsidian down the track as well for other handy little things. But like I said, I'm going to go ahead and move this over to here so we can get it closer to our cobblestone gen, so we can sort of get this automated a little bit better than what we've got it now. And yeah, let me come back when we're ready to get going on that, so don't go anywhere. Alright, I think we're about to get started here. So you can see I've already started to disassemble this, but we're going to do that a little bit better here in a second. But I'm just laying out where I think I want stuff to go here for our next attempt at this. Now I'm going to not put it so far to the edge because it's hard to get up and around the back of it to work on it. And I still want to be able to get to my water source here, but initially what we're going to do here is change this over so that the barrel is up here. Now that's just for easier access, and I'm able to run cables out from the side as well. So for now, we'll just go ahead and dump all our cobblestone into this one. I'm just going to go ahead and empty this thing extremely quickly here and just keep dumping it all up into the top barrel. Like so, and then just spam that left click. Awesome. Looks like we've got 2 stacks left over as spares. Awesome. Get rid of this barrel. And then what we can do is simply hook it back up again, which shouldn't be an issue. Have a look. Yep, it's gathering cobble. Awesome. Okay, so now if we pull that onto the side, we're going to have an output for this barrel. Now, I just wanted to have a small buffer here as well, just in case. So now let me go ahead and reset all of this up, because you guys saw this last episode on how this worked. I'm going to set it... Ooh, please don't burn. Is that... Oh, that'll be so annoying if that burns like that. Let me just move it across a little bit here. It's not like we have to have it exactly... there, we can have it across a bit. Let me just adjust this really quickly and set this up. But what I'm going to put down first before I forget is we're going to put our first, well, our crucible back down here. But in order to do that, we need to put lava underneath it, and we need a bucket of water. And I'm out of a bucket. Oh man, I think there's a bucket around here somewhere. Let's just put this force back over the edge again. Not important. Should go over the edge. Oh no, it's going to go both ways. Oh dear. Alright, surely over the edge this time. Alright. So let's go down and sort this out. Well, we only got one stone slab on us, but that's fine. We'll just get another one. Oh. Climb back out of here. So slow coming out of the top way. Alright, stone slab. Where are we? One left. Perfect. That's what we want. Alright, chuck that down there, and then I'm going to put our crucible here. And then our lava underneath. Now, I can probably do this now. It doesn't look like it's catching on fire anymore, but we'll see. Hang on, let me just... I'll reset this real quick, and I'll be back. Alright, I think we're good to start setting this all back up again. So, like before, we're going to put the ones on top here that essentially hit down. I've actually spared some room here for a third one. But before we do that, actually, let's only set up one just for now. So that we can set our sieve up as well. Let's just leave that. I'll get to it. But essentially, first thing we're going to do is hook up our cobble line so that it empties into this, so that we've got a constant flow of lava coming. So that's good. Next thing we'll want is, well, we're going to want to pipe out the lava. Now, it doesn't look like we've got a full bucket's worth in there just yet, but we should do soon. But we're going to pipe this out into a tank in a second. That's why we're making our obsidian. But okay, let's keep going on this area. So these back ones now, instead of let's turn all these off so I don't get hit. Yeah, instead of having the ones placing it on the side, we're actually gonna have the cobble placing ones over on this far on the behind side, so we can expand as well as auto feed in here as well, which is one of the main plans. So let's get our... We don't have our wrench, do we? We need to make a set of Darkcraft armor here soon, hopefully, to get some running going, because I'm getting sick of slowly moving everywhere. Alright. So let's turn these around. Oh, too far. There we go. So essentially those two should be ready to place. And we'll rotate these ones so that they were like the other ones, where they're going to have the hammers coming in. Awesome, and then we'll have our third one. So then after that, it's going to go over towards our sieve, but we'll set up our chests again. We don't have any spare chests, do we? That's right, we can set these up so that they're in a barrel. Hopefully this is not me rambling at the moment, just trying to think things out as I'm building them. I'm trying to do this relatively quickly so we don't spend all episode doing this. But I'll show you what the new part of this is, and then I'll build the rest of it off camera. So, these ones are going to be the placing ones. So we want the blue to be the input. And we'll set our cables up so that they're coming off this line. Awesome. So now these things should be getting filled with cobblestone. Look at that. It's going to be fairly slow. I need to make some speed upgrades for this thing. Just so it's quicker at, well, mining and searching for the inventories to stack them in. But it's going to go to the closest one first. And that's essentially that. So right click, round robin. These ones are set up perfectly. And then we'll get our hammers set up, and it should be all sweet. So I'll be back once I've got it to the stage where we're about to automate the sieve. Alright, so we're at the stage where I think we can keep testing here. I've actually stolen one of the autonomous activators because I haven't actually made enough yet. But I'm going to quickly make myself 2 vacuum hoppers. And the first one is going to be to do with this. So if we go ahead and put that like so, and then set the item output to the left-hand side. Hopefully this is going to auto-eject the gravel into the barrel, but we'll see. So let's turn this on, see if it breaks. Now I'm hoping that this isn't going to be too close to... Did that output it? Looks like it. Okay, so... Oh, I need to turn this one on as well, don't I? Alright. Ah, why is it doing that? That is weird. Let's just see what happens here. Going to place another one. Oh, that's interesting. I'm not quite sure. Okay, so looks like you can determine where it gets placed. Anyways, looks like we're just going to have a block under here anyway. Oh, that's going to block the route of the hopper. That could be potentially fatal. Anyways, it doesn't matter. Let me figure that out off camera anyway. Let's just place... Well, if this doesn't work, I had another backup plan. I just need to get a few more hoppers. Just don't have any just at the moment. Turn this back off. Let's go ahead and automate our sieving anyway. So, what I'm thinking is, let's grab our sieve. Now, I'm hoping what's going to happen here is I can transfer node out of it. Oh, I don't know whether or not it's going to go straight in. No, that's a shame. Okay, that's not going to work. Alright, well, plan B will be to grab ourselves our autonomous activator. We're going to need 2 of these now, if that's the case. I was hoping to do it with just 1, but it looks like it's going to have to be 2. Rotate this like so, and then I'm going to want that to be right-click. Actually, we might only need... Nope. Nope. It's gonna be, yep, that one. All right, turn those off. Whoop. So hopefully it right clicks it. I can't see what's going on. Oh, well, it's working because I'm getting broken ore and stuff. Okay, so then the backup will be item hopper here, and then set it so that it goes into a chest, pretty much. So yeah, that seems to be working, although not as well as I'd hope it, because I can't see what's going on. So let me go ahead and reconfigure all of this and make this look all perfect and everything. I'll probably make myself a few more autonomous activators. You can see what's going on. And I'll be back when we are in good shape. Alright, I think we're set to pretty much rock and roll here, guys. I've got it all set up, I think, perfectly. Oh, except for this one. That is not what I wanted. Whoops, that's fine. Easy to fix. Like so. Get the last lot out of there, and we'll just refill our container. No issues at all. We'll chuck the rest of these back in. Oops. No, that's fine. Alright, so let's go ahead and turn all of our hammers on. And then... Why is that? Oh, I gotta turn that to first slot only, first slot only. Whoops. Haven't gone through and configured all these quite properly just yet. That's fine. Whoops. Right click. Is that... Should be left click as well. Alright, that's working fine then. First slot only. Alright, so... This should be filling up, I would have thought. Or have I not? I've connected it. Maybe this one's just struggling. Yeah, I think I really need to up the ante in terms of speed upgrades in that thing. Let's have a quick look. They're not that expensive. Well, redstone is pretty hard to come by, especially when we're only filtering gravel at the moment. That's fine. Okay, let's turn these on then. Now, essentially what I've done here is I've put this pipe down so that it doesn't place the cobble underneath. Now, that's what I was hoping it wouldn't do. Alright, let's watch the number here. 20. We need to see whether or not this goes up, or it goes into this hopper. Okay, see the okay, I don't know why there was a piece of cobble there. Okay, now this seems to be working fine then. Okay, let's go ahead and turn all of these activators on now. Put a whole heap in here, just to speed it up, but only one of them is actually inputting the redstone, not the redstone, the gravel in. So let's go ahead and just turn that to low, that one to low, this one to low, and how am I going to get around the back here? But apart from this, I think we're pretty much good to go. Have a look. See, it's going through it, and it's going straight up into the vacuum hopper. And then it's getting auto ejected down in the chest, which is... Oh no. I tell a lie, it's not. Maybe I'll have to put a transfer node on there. Dang it, I thought that would have worked. Alright, let's turn these back off again real quick. Actually, we only really need to turn that first one off, don't we? This seems to be taking a while, isn't it? Oh, well, that's just how it goes, I guess. But yeah, we need to get our gravel going. And now that we've got this pretty much good to go, let me just quickly go ahead and change this over. I think I'm out of transfer nodes. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Yeah, we are out of them, which is a bit of a shame. So, let me go ahead and see if I can figure out a better way. Actually, we could just go ahead and put a chest straight up on top of there. Doesn't really matter, does it? Let's go ahead and just grab this one. Oh, that was the one with everything in it. And we earned the achievement diamonds. Awesome. Well, there you go, all in one. So there and then there. That should work just fine. Look at that, yep. So we'll go ahead and put everything in here and let it run. We'll turn this back on and we should be set to go. Automation of the sieve, very nice. Another thing checked off the list. Now, I was hoping that these two wouldn't interact with each other, but it looks like they're close enough to the sources that the gravel is not going to get sucked up into this, but it'll just be something to monitor over time. So, I'm going to let this run for a bit. I want those transfer pipes back. And yeah, I've actually been using some of this broken iron in testing here just to make sure it's all working, but that's the one that's, well, out of all of the ores here, that's the one that has the highest drop rate, I guess. Alright, let's have a look here at... Okay, we have our 4 obsidian. Awesome. How much glass have we got? Not enough. We want 5 pieces. Actually, we need another 4 pieces, I think, because we're going to make ourselves some tanks. In particular, the ones from open blocks, because they're the cheapest and they are pretty good to use, I guess. So let's grab ourselves 4 pieces of gravel. Well, actually, let's grab 6 then. Turn this into some sand and we'll smelt that up. And then we'll get ourselves something to auto-eject the lava out of here so we can get some stored up in a tank and have some passive lava gen, because that is always handy to have. Smelt that. Well, waiting for that to smelt up, let's go kill all the mobs in the mob farm. By all the mobs, I mean the 2 of them. Not that many back here at the moment. I want to make some upgrades to this as well. Make it a bit less... Or make it a bit more automated, I guess. So we get those loot bags dropping a lot more frequently. Never know what you're going to get in those. But at the moment, we haven't got too many. I think we've only got 4 of them so far in total, but they've been pretty good with what's been in them. So that's good to have. Chuck that in there as well. See our farm's doing well. I've got... Actually, let's go harvest this real quick while that is going as well. So we're slowly ticking off all of the challenges on the list. Getting through them. Got to plan out sort of slowly. Like the first sort of half of this, I guess, is all fairly slow and linear, just until you got established. We're pretty much at the point though where we are getting to that, where we are sort of a little bit established here, and we are generating some lava, which is probably going to be our first power source in terms of getting applied energistics running, because that's, I love applied energistics. If you've watched any of my other videos, you would know that. It's always good to have that as early as you can. Alright, tanks. Now, we need to get some auto-ejecting, so we're going to make some fluid ducts. And we're going to just make the opaque ones, because I can't get the other ones just at the moment. Don't have any hardened glass around the place. Alright, so we're going to need to make 2 pieces of copper and 1 piece of lead. So, pretty much the whole way you use ex nihilo is like this. Chuck that in there. See how this is making out so far. Oh yeah, doing a good job. A lot of nickel dropping. Also, I've noticed a lot of gold as well, but then again, you do see a lot of gold down in the world. Now this is the chest that I was originally pumping my stuff out to when I was manually doing it. Right, lead in there as well. Interesting, the copper ingot texture. Looks a bit funny. But I guess that's just ex nihilo. Chuck that in there like so. Alright, fluid duct. Now we also want to make an autonomous activator. Have I got some redstone? Oh no, I've got no more redstone left. Darn it. Alright, I'm going to have to go get some redstone real quick by sieving some sand. I'll be right back. Alright, got our redstone, so we can go ahead and make our thingo here, our pneumatic servo. So let's go ahead and place our tanks down over here. I just want to put them somewhere where they're accessible for now. Talk about function later. Alright, chuck them there. Fluid duct on the side. Servo on the side as well. Actually, I didn't need the servo in the end, did I? Turn that to low. And does this wrench work? Yes, awesome. So, awesome. Lava is filling up in the 2 tanks. Amazing. So, that's going to go ahead and produce automatic lava for us at some stage. We can go ahead and expand this eventually, but don't really need to just yet. Let me see how far through the episode. I actually have no idea how long we are. We might be early, we might be late. Let me have a quick check, and I'll be back. Oh, would you look at that, guys? That is going to be the end of the episode. Hopefully you've enjoyed us converting this over into something that's a lot more automatic. Or whatever. Producing ourselves some broken ore and all the goodies. Only problem with this is you don't get redstone or any other drops, but you can always just go ahead and re-smash some of that. I want to automate this at some stage, producing more hammers, but we can do that down the track. That is for sure. So that's going to do it, guys. If you have enjoyed the video, make sure you click that like button and click subscribe if you haven't already to keep up to date with this series that comes out every, I don't know, at the moment I'm uploading every 2nd day, but so this video, it'll come out every 4th day, but on the weekends we usually do a double dose, which is awesome, a video on Saturday and Sunday, so looking forward to that. Thanks again, guys, for watching. My name's Mr. Snoresby. I'll catch you next time.